Hey everybody, and welcome to Got Next Gaming and our MLB 15 The Show, Road to the Show, with our closing pitcher, Strikum Out. We are going to get into the action here as we prepare for our third and final game of the Tops Showcase. You see the manager doing his motivational, inspirational, blah 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 chat here, and we're going to jump right into it with Strikum Out coming in to pitch in the fourth innings, the bottom of the fourth, and he's going to face the leadoff hitter in this inning. He's going to get ready for the pitch. He's going to toss him in there a fastball, and that's in there. 4 strike, 94 miles an hour. That's one strike on him. You're going to get a replay of that pitch there. You see that strike coming in there. Heat coming right down the middle. Now we're going to go in there with a little something off speed. Try to fool him a little bit. And he's going to take that one to left, and it's going to hook a little bit foul as it drops in on the into foul territory there. And that'll be strike number 2 on him. So it's 0-2 now. And here comes the next pitch. That one's a changeup in the dirt, 82 miles an hour for a ball. The count will be 1-2. And Strikum's going to stretch a little bit as he gets ready for his next pitch. And he winds up and deals. And that one will be fouled back to the screen. So the count will remain at 1-2 here. Looks like this guy wants to make Strikum work a little bit for his money on this one. And Strikum's going to deal. That was just inside, 95 mile an hour fastball. That'll push the count to 2-2. Still nobody out as we're facing our first batter of the inning. He's going to go for the fastball here. Try to blow it by him for a strikeout. And that one's outside. So that pushes the count to full, 3-2. This batter is definitely making Strikum work. He's got 6 pitches in already. On the first batter he faces, looks like he's going to go with that high heat. And he does, and it fouls back again. Out of play. Count stays 3-2. We are 7 pitches in here, going for pitch number 8. Gonna again stick with that fastball and just keep driving it in there. Try to wear him down, and we do. Strike him out. And there you go, folks. That's what we're talking about. That's what he's named, and that's what he does. He's the strikeout specialist. We're gonna make him a power pitcher, striking out everybody he possibly can. We're gonna get that fantastic little graphic. Strike him out, and here comes the pitch. And there goes the strikeout. Send him down on strikes. Swinging right through it. It's a great little story here going on for this guy. He's a up-and-comer. It's a great story. You know, he came from the West and lived out in Compton, I guess. I don't know, something like that. He grew up. He didn't have much growing up. And he's living his dream here, trying to make his way to the big leagues. We're going to get to our second batter here. And he's going to have a 1-0 count out here as he throws the ball first. Here we're going to change up speeds a little bit now. He delivers. And that one's going to be just on the corner there. Outside. It's going to go 2-0. He's going to get ahead in the count here with 1 out. Nobody on here in the bottom of the fourth. He's going to go right back at him now. And he's going to swing at that and foul that one off. It's going to hit just above the third base dugout. And now we got a 2-1 count on us. So gets a strike in there. And he's going to swing at that one. He's going to hit it down the first base line. First baseman is going to have it spike off his glove. It's going to go out into right field. I believe they're going to call that a base hit, and they do. That's okay. It was a nice hard roped hit to the first base side, and the first baseman just couldn't handle it. It's coming at him too hot. So we're going to get to our next batter here. It's 1 out, 1 on, and we're going to deal to him. And he gets that changeup in there. Starts off with a changeup, probably thinking the fastball was coming because it's a fastball pitcher. But nope, we get that slow motion. And he's going to swing way early on that changeup. And that's a strike to begin the at-bat. And he's going to go back in there and go at him again. And he's going to hit that one through the first base side as the first baseman was holding the runner. So that'll be another base hit. And now all of a sudden, we got a game here, folks. We got 2 on and 1 out. And I got a couple of lucky base hits here. 1 through the open hole. 1 off the first baseman's glove. And we're going to face our next batter here. See if he can work his way out of this one as he's got to continue to pitch from the stretch. Gets his timing down with the slider, and it's going to be in there low in the zone for a strike. So that's 1 strike there. 1 out, 2 on, first and second. Bottom of the fourth inning. Score is tied 0-0. And Strikum is going to deal. That one's going to be swung at and fouled back. So that'll bring the count to 2 strikes with no balls. And Strikum's going to deal. And that one's going to be low, out of the zone, but he swings right over it for strike 3. That's 2 strikeouts, folks. And there's my favorite graphic again, strike him out. And you'll see the pitch sequence here for him as he gets him swinging at that slider, dropping as it falls off the table. It doesn't really fall off the table, not yet, but we'll be working on that, on the break of that slider for sure with our attributes. Next batter is going to ground it over to first base. He's going to run over and take that unassisted for the out. That'll get him out of the inning. Good pitching there, 11 more points for training. And it's 0-0 here at the end of the 4th. And Strikum Out was able to work out of trouble there with the two runners on. See the end of the game there. West wins this one 4-1 against the international crew. Inning pitch, 2 hits and 2 strikeouts for Strikum Out. Manager's happy with that performance there. And that's all good stuff. So that's the end of this game here. See again, the Prospects win 4-1. We're going to move on along here. We're going to try to see what we can come up with. So he had that 1 inning pitch, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts. He's got 44 training points, which is a quick inning. We're going to get out of this game here. We're going to head on over now. And here we go. It's time for the draft. And it's the biggest thrill of your still young baseball career. All that's left to do is wait to hear your name called. Good luck. You can see behind that screen there, we have your draft projection is mid-first round. He's going to be a first-round pick, folks. That's pretty exciting stuff right there. So we're going to head on over to the draft now, and we're going to see where our young closing pitcher is going to go.
Welcome, everyone, to this year's Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Today, the best up-and-coming baseball talent from around the country and the world, many of whom have just recently competed in the Topps Amateur Showcase, will begin their journey as professional baseball players. Today is a day these young men have been dreaming about and working towards their entire lives. We wish them all the best of luck and look forward to watching them develop into even greater ball players over the coming years. With that said, it's time to get started. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first overall pick in this year's first-year player draft, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Toby Peterson, a shortstop from the West region. With the second pick of the first round, the Colorado Rockies select Troy Kettemer, a third baseman from the West region. With the third pick in the first round, the Texas Rangers select Bobby Albright, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the fourth pick of the first round, the Minnesota Twins select Alex Arias, a center fielder from the West region. With the fifth pick in the first round, the Houston Astros select Benito Barreto, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the sixth pick of the first round, the Boston Red Sox select Warren Spoon, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the seventh pick in the first round, the Chicago White Sox select Steve Zager, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the eighth pick of the first round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Lee Kuo, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the ninth pick in the first round, the Chicago Cubs select Michael Kimbrough, a shortstop from the West region. With the 10th pick of the first round, the Cincinnati Reds select Christopher Cash, a shortstop from the Central region. With the 11th pick in the first round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Tom O, a shortstop from the Central region. With the 12th pick of the first round, the Miami Marlins select Trevor LAYTON, a first baseman from the West region. With the 13th pick in the first round, the San Diego Padres select Oliver Burns, a closing pitcher from the Central region. With the 14th pick, with the 15th pick in the first round, The New York Mets select Edgar Cardenas, a center fielder from the West region. With the 16th pick of the first round, the Milwaukee Brewers select Smokey Oilcan, a closing pitcher from the West region.
Okay, so as we make our way through the latter half of this first round, we see another highly valued prospect come off the board. What do you guys know about him, and what's your opinion on this selection?
Well, you know, I like this kid. I don't think he's quite the same level of talent that we've seen taken early on in this round, but I do believe he has a bright future ahead, and I think he fits nicely with his new organization's needs.
Yeah, and I agree that he might not be on the same level as the first couple of picks. But let me tell you, I think he's a little bit of a steal at this point in the first round. You guys, we all saw him at the Topps Amateur Showcase, and I thought he looked very promising, and I know you guys did too. I would not be surprised at all if he turns out to be one of those upper echelon major league players down the road with a little bit more experience. Now, I'm sure he's excited to be a first-round pick, so I hope he takes just a little bit of time to enjoy this moment before he gets started on that professional career.
So there you have it, Milwaukee Brewers, 16th pick in the first round. That was really cool stuff with the introduction to the draft itself, the extra commentary there, plus all the great things that they said about Strikum Out himself. We're just going to go ahead and sign with the team here. I know that the Brewers do need a closing pitcher, so we might get to the show quicker than we think. But that's it for this episode, folks. We will jump on into our AA debut the next time around. I want to thank you for stopping by. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please share with your friends. And I will see you guys next time.